Hey, Bleedbigblue, Tim from the podcast. Just wanted to come talk to you guys. It's that time of the week where I go over the game, and for the first time in a while, I get to talk about a W, a win. And not only a win, I got to see the future of the franchise coming. You know what? Sorry, Eli, and I thank you for your service, but I think we might have our man. But you know what? Let's get into that. I'll talk about that in a little bit. It's time for the list of glory and the list of shame. And as usual, we like to start off positive here at Bleedbigblue. So, list of glory. Number one in our hearts is what everybody's talking about. Daniel Jones, DJ Dimes, Danny Dimes, Dimebag Danny, whatever nickname you want to go with, I'm absolutely fine with because I think we have our quarterback. He showed the poise out there. He showed he's a leader. He showed that he can make a mistake and not dwell on it and go get right back up and do what he needs to do. He was 23 of 36. 336 yards passing. 2 touchdowns passing. Not only that, but he rushed 4 times for 28 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not only 2 touchdowns, but the game-winning touchdown. There was no way that he was not going to be on the list of glory. And I'm just excited what he's going to pull off next week against the Redskins. But I'll talk about that in a sec. Daniel Jones, welcome to the list of glory. First time you've actually been able to be on it. And welcome, and I hope to see you on it many more times. Number 2, I had to split this up. You know what? Both these guys helped out Daniel Jones huge, and I didn't want to just take one of them because I wanted to fit somebody else on this list as well. So I'm going to split this list of glory at number 2 with Evan Ingram and Sterling Shepard. Evan Ingram, you had 6 catches, 113 yards, and a touchdown. Sterling Shepard, you had 7 catches, 100 yards, and a touchdown, plus 2 rushes for 21 yards. You guys are the leaders and some of our cornerstones for this franchise going forward. And if that's the case, I like where we're going. With Daniel Jones, Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, Saquon Barkley, those being cornerstones on offense, all we can do is improve, and we're going to be a lot better. And I'm very excited for the future. But for these two during this game, you guys played amazing. You made catches when you needed to. You made plays when you needed to. And I hope you guys do it throughout the rest of the year. Welcome to the list of glory, Evan Ingram and Sterling Shepard. Props. Number 3 on my list of glory is a guy I really like. And I picked him over somebody, but it's really a group effort. But I'm going to go with him. Ryan Conley.
You just made the list.
As far as 2 tackles, 5 assisted tackles. But main thing he had is our first turnover of the season, which is pretty sad going into game 3. But he had an interception. And he is a rookie. And he played well, especially when Elk Ogletree went down. The second half, he was calling the defensive plays. He had the green dot in his helmet. And that team played a whole lot better in the second half than they did in the first. Now, I'm not saying it's all Ryan Conley, the reason they played that much better, but they definitely played a whole lot better in that second half than they did the first half against Tampa. Now, with Ryan Conley getting the props he has, and welcome to the list of glory, I definitely have to give some honorable mention to guys like Dexter Lawrence, who blocked the extra point, had a sack. Lorenzo Carter, I saw you getting out there, getting after people. So BJ Hill, you stuffing people. It was definitely a group effort, and I gotta definitely say the secondary played a whole lot better, minus Janoris Jenkins. Played a whole lot better than I've seen him play, and I'm hoping the win gives you guys the confidence to move forward. I know there's a lot of rookies, a lot of second-year, even third-year players on this defense. And I know it's going to be a lot of growing pains. but I like where you're going, and just keep improving. And let's hopefully keep winning as well. Now, for the list of shame, which is a lot harder after a W, because I'm actually really excited where this team's going. But number one on this list of shame, I think you probably figured it out already, is Janoris Jenkins.
Shame.
Janoris, you're a veteran. You're calling out our pass rush
Shame.
this past week, and you come out and allow Mike Evans to catch 8 balls for 190 yards and 3 touchdowns on you. And that was directly on you. Now, I understand he's a great wide receiver. He's a big guy, but you need to play better if you want to be a shutdown corner. Because, honestly, we can stick any of our rookie corners and they can do the same thing that you just did. You need to play a whole lot better. More than likely, you're getting traded. This is probably last season as a Giant anyway. But, hey, if you want to run your mouth, you got to back it up. So, shame on you, Janoris Jenkins. You made the list of shame. Now, I don't like getting on my offensive lineman. I don't. At number 2, though, Nate Solder. You're supposed to be our leader, our veteran leader on this offensive line. And I'm not saying you're even the best offensive lineman on this line, because you're probably not. But you were getting dominated by Shaq Barrett. He had 4 sacks against you. 4 sacks. Come on. This guy I don't even think was going to start originally until JPP got his injuries. But anyways, I know the guy's having a good year, but it gives you no excuse. 4 sacks, that's unacceptable. You need to play better, especially for the money you're making. And, you know, especially when we have a rookie quarterback out there, let's protect him. So, shame on you, Nate Solder, for making a list of shame. Let's play a little bit better. Well, not a little bit better. Let's play a lot better. Now, number 3. I was really trying to figure out who I wanted to go with. But honestly, I gotta go with Betcher. Defensive corner, you're not living up to the hype. You're supposed to be this really defensive guru, and I'm not seeing it. My biggest problem with you guys, with what you did, was Janoris Jenkins was eating toasted, and you kept him on Mike Evans, which I probably would have done the same thing. But you're not going to give the guy any help over the top. Mike Evans could literally just block him out and catch the ball over him. He's that kind of size and that kind of speed. So, yes, Janoris Jenkins played a bad game, but I think you left him out to dry a little bit, and he should have made more adjustments. And the one thing I'll give you credit for, you did made a couple adjustments that seemed like in the second half. But I need to see more. And I don't want to see where my biggest problem is, how is there not safety help over the top, especially on Mike Evans, but in the last play of the game where you knew they had to get in field goal range. That's an unacceptable defense. And if that was a really big game, a playoff game, I would immediately expect you to be fired after that. You need to play better. I know you have young talent, but you need to work better with them and make more adjustments. So, Betcher, you're on my list of shame. I'm hopefully you're off. I hope you're on my list of glory come next week, though. Well, let's see what you do. Let's see if you can build these confidence of these young kids out there. Now, that's my list, guys. I love to hear your lists. I know you guys are excited. I'm excited. I love the way Daniel Jones played, but I love the way that the team fed off it. The young guys are feeding off each other. Let's get it going. And honestly, I saw Al Goldentree get hurt. And, see Saquon getting hurt. Seeing some of these older players get hurt. And some of these young kids stepped it up. I want to see more of that. Now, I know we're all hurt over Saquon being hurt. But, he'll get healthy. And this is going to be a good test for Daniel Jones anyway. But I know you guys are excited for the future. I know I am. And I love right now that I bleed big blue. Always.